Well, here I am, back at the creek. Norah has recovered from her surgery, getting spayed. It's been 2 weeks. So she's back in the water, back at her favorite spot. It's nice, I like this spot. It's a canal that runs behind our houses. Getting on the road here in a month and a week, maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks, sometime around then. I've been working on my website. You can check it out. It's jordansname.com. And on the website there's a link for route. Tonight I'm going to be updating the route page so everybody can have an idea of where the first portion of my road trip is going to be taking place. It's going to go across Idaho and Utah, kind of got mapped out, and then somewhere down into Albuquerque, not really mapped out yet. But at least you can see the Idaho and Utah, the highways I'm going to take and the places I want to stop. Right now I'm sticking to doing a video every day. Some days it's hard, I feel like I have anything to film. But I keep putting them out there. It's just good for me to get used to having the camera with me and making videos. I had a good time making, what was it, Sunday's video. I know it didn't look like I did much at all that day, but sat around, but it was a fun video to make. I thought there were some cool shots. Some good moments, some real moments. There was a lightning storm that night, and I should have just put the whole lightning storm on camera, because that was really exciting. But that wasn't really what happened that day. Most of the day was just me sitting around the house, so that's what I chose to post. If you want to see the lightning video, I started another channel for stuff like that. So when it's not the daily vlogs, if it's some exciting moment like a lightning storm, look at Norah. She's having way too much fun. My other YouTube channel is Jordan's Other Name, so youtube.com/Jordan's Other Name. You can go there and see all the lightning that happened that night after my boring day of sitting around. If you remember, this is the spot where I did one of my first videos almost a month ago, I think. I need to see if I can get more creative and start doing stuff around here. I keep getting bummed because I don't have any transportation and I can't go out and film things away from the house, so I feel I don't have anything to film. But there's always something interesting going on during the day. You just got to figure out what to capture, or I just have to figure out what to capture. What makes it for an interesting video. And it's really anything I want to put on camera. It's just a matter of setting the camera in the right spot and capturing the moment as real as it is. And I'll always know that the camera's on and that I'm doing it in front of the camera, but hopefully the camera becomes something like the wheelchair, just something that's always there, and eventually I start to forget about it. It'll probably be a lot like the wheelchair. No, that's not true. Be completely different, but maybe that makes sense. That it could kind of become something that I'm not aware of on an every moment type of basis like I am right now. And I always know the camera's on. I always know it's filming. Hopefully eventually I can forget about that. So let's go see where Norah ran off to. I need to start reading more. My mind is aching for a good book. It's funny how it affects my thought process, but lately I haven't been as contemplative or open-minded, or not open-minded, that's such a stupid term. But look at this stick Norah's got. Norah, show me your stick. Let me see it. It's a big guy, huh? Should dragged it from way over there. Anyways, my mind hasn't been functioning at its highest capacity, and I think a lot of that has to do is because it's kind of been yeah, been shut off. It's a good stick, thank you. She is so much fun to have around. Been shut off from intelligent thought and good writing, so I'm gonna pick up a book. That's something I've realized on my little walk. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? You want me to chuck it in the river? What happens if I chuck it in the river? My goodness. Alright, you ready? There it is. It's gone. She's gonna drown. Well, here it comes back up the river. No way. No way. You gonna get that all the way up here? One end at a time? That's smart. That's thinking. There you go. No. Maybe come back. Yeah, there you go. I wonder how many of the words she picks up. I know she gets a lot of them. But at the same time, she's an animal. She doesn't want all of our stupid words. Good girl. That's impressive. You are an impressive dog, Norah. Look at that stick. What are we gonna do with it? Norah, hey. See, I don't like, but I wish I could give you a really fast, straight monologue so I didn't have to edit this all up. Not that I don't mind the editing part, it's just kind of annoying for the camera to go from here to here to here to here as I edit through the clairvoyant parts of my monologue. But whatever. I'm doing it every day, filming. I always I film and then I wake up the next morning and throw it all together and post it on YouTube, so you're getting it a day late. But of course I have to finish the day before I can give you the day. And I will film whatever I think is interesting, whatever I find fascinating behind the camera. It's become really personal because I look back on the film and I see the time I was acting up for the camera, or the time I did something stupid, or the time I was rude, or the time I was smart. Very rare. Not many of those captured on camera. Actually, there's not many smart moments ever captured on camera, period. But anyways, I look back on those moments and I think there'll be a lot of growth in this filming process for me personally. Gotta be an interesting guy to make money filming yourself, right? I'm working on it.